Okay, hi, welcome back. In today's example, we are going to check view. Now, view is what basically we create a view on a particular table, on an existing table. Okay, so we have already seen that we have a table which is called as an employee. Okay, in this employee table, we have all the details of the employee. Okay, like that, we have a project table also. Now, what let us say that from this employee table, you don't want all the details. You only want first name, last name, his age, and let us say department. Okay, so from one particular table, I am selecting which columns I want and I want to call it as a different table. We don't call it as a table. We say that we have created a view for that. So the syntax for that is we will say create view. Okay. Let us say you're calling it as view details. You can write D1 or whatever. Okay. As. And now you will write the query. Now what you want is select what you want is first name. Okay. Then you want department, let us say, then you want salary. Before salary you also want age. Okay, from which table? From the employee table. We won't give any where clause because we want all the rows to be selected. So now let us try and run this particular command. As we get table created, we get view created. Okay, so view has been created. Now how to see the view? It is will do select star from. What is the name of the view? It is employee underscore d1. So you can select this and you can run it. So now select star from. Acha, sorry. Select star from this. So you can see that the table is being created over here, right? So this is how it is. Okay. Now let's say this was from the one table. Okay. What if you want to take the data from two tables? As you know, we have employee and project table. Let us say we want to select two columns from the employee table and one column from the project table, as we are doing here. We are trying to find out the name of the employee, department of the employee, and from the project table, we are going to find out what it is project name. So we want to take data from two different tables. Okay, so that is also can be done with view. But before going there, let me tell you what is the advantage of creating this. Now, what you have done, students, you have created another table which is called as employee.d1. So we have created another table which is called as employee underscore d1. Whatever changes you will do in the employee table, by default, the changes will be reflected in the employee underscore d1 table. Why? Because you have not created a different tables. You have created a view of that particular table. So changes done in the employee table will be reflected in the this particular view. Let us try that now. Okay. Let us say we are seeing our employee table once before we do the changes. Let me show you. Let us say that first year name is Priya. Okay, I can see the age of Priya is 28. Let us change the age of Priya in employee table. Okay, to do that, students, I hope you remember the syntax. It is update employee set age is equal to 30. Let us say where first name is equal to what? The first name is Priya. Okay, so now let us select this. Let us run. Okay, two updates. Maybe there were two people with Priya name. Okay. Let me just go and check the employee table first. Okay. As we can see, maybe there were two Priya, but we just saw one and both have been made as 30. Okay. Now what should we check? We should check our employee D1 table, right? Let us go to that table now. Employee D1 table. Again, here also it will have Priya. See, Priya and the age has been made as 30. Earlier the age was 21 at least for the first Priya. Okay, so like that students, whatever changes we do in the original table will obviously be reflected in the view. Can the vice versa happen? Will I do the changes in the view and will it reflect in my main table? Yes, that also happens. Okay, now let us try and do that students. Let us take Neha this time. Okay, let us change the age of Neha. Okay, from 26 let us make it 36 and we are going to do the change in the view table this time. Okay, so now I'll just copy this command for easy access. Okay, I want to do the changes in employee D1. Okay, I want to set the age as 36 for the employee whose name is what? Neha. Okay, So now remember we are doing the change in the view table. Let us try to run this, okay, and let us see it. It will say that yes, the changes are done. For seeing, we should see the first employee table. As you know, whatever changes you have done come at the last. So Neha's age has been made to 36. Now let us go and check our employee table also. Our employee table, which is our original. Okay, here also we can see that Neha's age has been made as 36. So this is the beauty, of creating an view. Okay, here what happens is changes done in the any of the view or the original table, it will be reflected. Now students, what we have done is we have created a view using a single table, but we can create a view using multiple table also. So now let us try to create a view in which I have employee name, department and project name. As you know, the employee name and department will come from the employee table, while the project name is going to come from the project table. So how to create a view where we have to create view from more than one table? Again, the syntax remains same. Create, or the syntax is create or replace. What if I'm creating a view whose name already exists? Like let us say I'm again creating D1 only. If I would have not written or replace, it will give me an error that emp underscore D1 already exists. That is why we always write the syntax create or replace. Okay. If you want to make two different views, then you can do it. Okay. Let me, instead of D1, let me make it as D2 this time if you want. Okay. So D1 will also remain and I am creating another view which is called as D2. Okay. As, remember as is a keyword here. Okay. What we want is we want what? The employee name, department and project. Now this students, this if you want this data to be pulled from two different tables, we have to use a join. So you have to write your join query in this bracket and the output of the join query is given as a an output to this view. Okay. So what is a join query for this? I can write select. I want e dot first name, comma, e dot department, comma, p dot project name from employee. Let us say we are taking left join project p. Okay, okay, left join on. I hope you remember the syntax of join students, or else you can see a previous video on e dot. What is a foreign key over here? Foreign key was employee ID, right? Which is equal to p dot employee ID. Okay, so we are creating or replacing view, create or replace view. Okay, view name as select first name, comma, there should not be space here. Okay, e dot department, then we have p dot project name from employee, left join project p on e dot employee ID, which is equal to p dot employee. Fine. Now let us do this. If everything is correct, students, you should get create a view. Now let us see the view. You know how to select, see the view. It is select star from employee underscore D1. Oh, sorry. We have made it as D2, right? D2. Now let us see. As you can see here, okay, we have our 10 employees, their first name, department and project name. So we have taken the data from two different tables. And now this data we can give to project manager or anybody else, who wants the data of name of the employees also and the project on which they are working. I hope you understand why we get a null here. To understand it more clearly, you can please refer a previous video which was done on joins. Let us quickly see the next one, students. What if you want to create a view of employee details, salary and project name? Now everything is same basically. Only in place of department, what I want to give is, I want to give a salary. Okay, I can do this, else everything is same. Okay, and remember as I have written create or replace, even if there is a view which is called as employee underscore D2, it will replace itself. Let us try that quickly now. We have written this query. Let us run this query. Okay, you can see that what has happened, salary. Okay, ESALARY is there. Okay, let us quickly see the alter view. Cannot change the name. Okay, okay, okay. Now it is telling us it is giving an issue. So let us do one thing. Let us quickly create another view. No problem. E dot SALA salary. I'll take the whole thing. I will just write the new name here. Select e dot first name, comma e dot salary, comma pre dot. Okay, let us create this. Yeah, we are able to create the view, and this time what we will do, we'll just D3. Okay, and we will run it. Okay, so now you can see that we have got first name, salary, and project name also. So this is how we can create a view. Again, I don't think I have to show you again that I can do the changes in the view, and it will be by default done in that particular column. If you do the changes in first name, it will be done in the employee column. If you do the changes in the project name, it will be done in the project column. Okay, so this is a very important concept, students, called as view. Okay, remember the syntax is create or replace view, and remember the keyword as is very important, and whatever you write in the bracket basically is the output of that. Okay, thank you so much.